What if the reason your heart feels so restless these days is because your dua is closer to being answered than you think? Maybe you've been asking Allah for the same thing for months. Maybe you have cried over it in silence. Maybe you stopped telling people what you were going through because you got tired of explaining the same pain. But listen carefully, a delayed dua is not a forgotten dua. You may look at your life and see nothing changing, but Allah can be arranging things you cannot see. A door may be closing because another door is being prepared. A person may be removed because their presence was standing between you and something better. A delay may be protecting you from receiving something before you are ready for it. Sometimes Allah changes the circumstances first and then changes your life. And sometimes He changes you first because the blessing coming toward you requires a stronger version of you. So don't mistake silence for rejection. Think about how many times you thought, this will never work out, and somehow you survived. How many moments did you think were the end of your story, only to discover later that they were the beginning of another chapter? That's why you need to keep making dua, not because you know exactly when it will happen, but because you trust the one who knows exactly when it should happen. Maybe you are closer than you realize. Maybe the conversation you have been waiting for is closer. Maybe the opportunity you have been praying for is closer. Maybe the peace you've been desperately asking for is closer. Maybe the answer is already moving toward you, but you simply cannot see it yet. And remember something important. An answered dua does not always arrive in the shape you imagined. You may ask for one specific door to open, while Allah knows that another door leads somewhere far better. You may ask for a person, while Allah knows what that person would do to your heart. You may ask for money, while Allah knows that what you truly need is stability. You may ask for something immediately, while Allah knows that receiving it today would become a burden tomorrow. So don't tell yourself, Allah isn't listening. Allah knows your words before you finish speaking them. He knows the tears you hide from everyone. He knows the prayer you make when nobody is around. He knows the wish you're almost embarrassed to mention because it feels too impossible. And perhaps the most beautiful part is this. You don't need to convince Allah that your dua matters. He already knows. Your job is not to control the timing. Your job is to keep the connection alive. So keep asking. Ask when you feel hopeful. Ask when you feel broken. Ask when you don't even know what words to use. Ask again after disappointment. Ask again after failure. Ask again when everyone tells you to give up. Because sometimes the greatest test isn't whether you can make dua. It's whether you can continue making dua when the answer hasn't appeared yet. Don't let a long wait turn into a short faith. You might be standing in the final moments of a season that has exhausted you. You might be much closer to relief than your emotions are allowing you to believe. So tonight, before you sleep, put everything aside for a moment. Forget what people said. Forget how impossible the situation looks. Forget how many times you have been disappointed. Raise your hands and speak to Allah honestly. Tell Him what hurts. Tell Him what you want. Tell Him what you're afraid of, and then leave it with Him, because sometimes the answer isn't far away. Sometimes you're simply being asked to wait a little longer. And one day, you may look back at these painful days and realize, I thought Allah had forgotten me, but He was preparing something I could never have prepared for myself. So don't give up now. Your dua may be closer to being answered than you think. Keep knocking. Keep trusting. Keep praying. Your story is not finished yet.